Have you ever walked away from a conversation and thought, why didn't I just say what I actually meant? Or maybe you did speak up and it exploded in your face. You were either too soft or too sharp, too invisible or too intense. So you start avoiding conflict, but then nothing changes. And slowly your needs, your ideas, your voice, all of that gets pushed aside. And you find yourself in a crisis, a communication crisis. I have to say something, but if I say something, it backfires. Or even if I say something, nothing changes. Why bother? You're not alone. We've all been there. And we'll be there again tomorrow. But let me tell you something. There is a way to speak up without starting a fight. There is a way to speak up so your voice gets heard. And you know what that way is. Learning assertive communication. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm Natasha, actor and communication and public speaking coach, and I'm here to help you enhance your communication so that we can all live better lives through communicating better. And here's what I believe. You don't have to shout to be heard. You don't have to dominate to lead. You just need authenticity, clarity, courage, and a little bit of strategy. The first part you've already achieved since you're here, so well done you. The strategy part, leave that to me. I'll take care of that for you. That's why I'm here. So if you've ever found yourself thinking, how do I stand up for myself without feeling guilty or awkward? You're in the right place. Sit back and enjoy the ride. In this video, we're going to unpack the different communication styles and which one quietly sabotages your confidence, why assertive communication is hands down the most powerful tool you can learn, and a simple framework you can use in real conversations, even the hard ones. Also, how to stay calm and clear even when emotions are high. So grab a notebook, a tea, a coffee, or just take a breath. Here we go. Let's start with the basics. There are 4 main communication styles. Think of them like different languages. Each one sends a completely different message, even if the words sound similar. They are passive. You don't express what you need. You avoid tension. You stay small. Second, aggressive. You bulldoze. It's my way or the highway. Loud, forceful, even intimidating sometimes. Third one, passive-aggressive. You say one thing but mean another. There is sarcasm, indirectness, and resentment underneath. Fourth, assertive. You express your needs clearly and calmly while respecting the other person's space too. Let's take a workplace example. Imagine a teammate takes credit for your idea in a meeting. Oh, how terrible. Passive, you say nothing, but you fume silently. Aggressive, you snap back. Seriously, you're stealing my idea now? Passive-aggressive, you mutter, wow, nice how you suddenly remembered that after our chat. And assertive? Just to clarify, that idea came from our last one-on-one, but I'd love to expand on it together. See the difference? Assertiveness isn't loud. It's not about winning. It's about being clear and kind at the same time. And that is the one we'll be talking about in today's video. Because according to the Journal of Counseling Psychology, assertive communicators tend to experience less anxiety, better self-esteem, and stronger relationships, professionally and personally. So let's do that for ourselves, shall we? So, why is assertiveness the healthiest and most effective style, I hear you asking over there? Because it sits at the intersection of 2 communication superpowers, clarity and respect. It says, I matter, and you matter too. But here's the trap. A lot of people think that being assertive is being difficult, that speaking up for yourself is creating conflict, that setting boundaries is being selfish. But nothing could be further from the truth, my friend. The opposite is true. As Brené Brown says, clear is kind. When you're vague, people make assumptions. When you're too soft, resentment builds. And when you explode, it's often too late. Think of the best leader, the best boss or teacher you've had. They probably weren't the loudest. They were the clearest. They weren't the nicest. They set boundaries, gave feedback, and challenged you. But they made you feel safe. For example, for me, it was my French teacher, Monsieur Moore. Despite a name that might sound a little harsh in French, he treated everyone equally. If we crossed the line, he would gently but firmly put us back in our place. If we said something good, he would praise us in front of the whole class. He gave me the joy of reading, of literature, and of the French language. Thank you so much, sir. That is the heart of assertive communication. It doesn't seek control, it seeks connection to build bridges, not walls. Heads up to all the wonderful teachers out there. Thank you for being amazing and making us like school and want to learn. To support all the amazing teachers out there, let's press that like button below and send them some love. Okay, so that's all well and good, but how do we do it? How does one actually become an assertive communicator? How do I make sure I'm not saying too little nor being a pushover? I got you. Let me give you a simple, powerful tool that I give my students and one that you can use right away. It's called the CALM framework. C-A-L-M. C is for clarify. Clarify what you feel and what you need. Get specific. What's the actual issue? What do you want to express? What do you feel? And why do you feel that way? A is for acknowledge. Acknowledge the other person's position. Assertiveness is not a monologue. You're speaking with, not at. Acknowledge what you've both done and that neither of you are perfect in this. Acknowledge that you don't know what they intended. And for more even impact, here's a little bonus. Try to find a positive twist on how you acknowledge the other person's reaction. It works wonders. It's like a compliment, and we love compliments. L is for lead. Lead the conversation forward. Take initiative. Propose a path. Propose a bridge. Don't just drop the truth and run. This is not a mic drop situation. Propose a solution, a conversation. Pose a question. M is for match. Match your tone and body language. If your words say, "I'm fine," but your energy screams, "I'm furious," the message won't land. Align your words and your energy. Breathe. Calm down. You have the right to speak and the right to be heard. Take your space and own your feelings. The CALM framework works best when used in a calm and gentle way. So before using it, center yourself. Go into the conversation with an open heart and open eyes. Talk, then listen. Let the other person come to you with their version and then find a solution together. Let's take a concrete example to illustrate this. Let's say your colleague keeps interrupting you when you speak. That happens all the time. The CALM framework would work like this. I feel frustrated when I'm cut off mid-sentence. C, clarity. I know you're excited and want to respond quickly, and that's great. Acknowledge and a positive spin. But I'd like to finish my thought before hearing yours. Can we try that? L, lead. And then the last one, you say it calmly, you breathe, you don't raise your voice, you stand tall. And that's matching. Got it? That's assertiveness. It's not dramatic, it's not apologetic, not dominating, just honest, anchored, and clear. Studies show that when you name what you're feeling before responding, your brain calms down. So this will work on calming you and the person you're talking to. If this resonates with you and if you find this content valuable, hit that subscribe button to let me know. It's a small gesture for you, but a huge one for me. It lets me know that this content is useful to you and it helps you to push it to more people around us, to help even more people out with their communication. And when you subscribe, it keeps you updated on my new weekly content, news, and workshops. Out there, we are building a community that values trust, authenticity, and collaboration, rather than competition and individualism. We'd love for you to join us on our way to growing as better communicators to make the world a slightly better place, one conversation at a time. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for being around. I truly appreciate your presence. Like this video if it's not already done. I'm so happy to have you among us. Big up for you. Let me know in the comments, when do you struggle the most with being assertive? Is it with family, at work, during conflict? I'd love to hear from you. And maybe I can answer in the next video, just for you. So let's talk about the real test of assertive communication. Emotions, stress, triggers. Because it's all well and easy to be assertive when things are calm. But what about when you're tired, upset, or feel cornered? Here's a golden rule for communication in general. Breathe. Breathe first, speak second. With this simple rule, you've already improved your communication tenfold. Before you react to something happening in the moment, pause. Feel your emotion. What are you feeling? Name your emotion internally. I'm hurt. I feel dismissed. I'm about to explode. And then ask yourself, What outcome do I actually want from this conversation? Is this the right time to have this conversation, or is it just going to make things worse? You're not just reacting, you're responding. You're taking a moment, acknowledging yourself in the situation, your feelings, your needs. You are important. You're the person you're going to spend most of your time with. So be kind to yourself. Give yourself a break. Let's take a concrete example here. Let's say someone criticizes your work in front of others. So annoying. Instead of snapping back or shutting down, you say this. Thanks for your feedback. I prefer to discuss this one-on-one at a later time so we can get to the bottom of it. Boom. Assertive, calm, yet powerful. And if this is something you want to master and you are someone who shuts down in arguments, save and watch this video next. It will give you a few techniques to avoid shutting down in arguments and communicate through high stakes. Check it out after this one. I'll also drop the link in the description below. Okay, my friends, we're all done for today. I hope it's been fun and useful. Here's what I want you to remember from this video. You're allowed to take up space. You are allowed to ask for what you need. You're allowed to say no. At Lumia, we're on a mission to help people reclaim their voice with courage, clarity, and kindness. So let's do this together. Assertiveness is your bridge back to yourself. It's not about becoming someone else. It's about finally expressing who you already are with presence, power, and authenticity. And if you want to keep this with you, download your free Assertive Communication quiz to know what your type of communication style is and how you can adapt your particular style to become more assertive from your standpoint. You'll find the link in the description below. So go grab it. It's completely free. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? This is your space to grow, to speak up, to reconnect with your power. And I'm right here with you every week. I'll see you in the next video, my friends. Follow your passion and speak up. Ciao, ciao.